back at it again, like we never left. It's the KOD show coming back at you again. I am gonna thug this episode out because of for reasons. But Hirsch, go ahead and do your thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is I, the chocolate one, Big Hirsch, and to my far, far right is Mr. Tackle Drop Down and Toe Hold himself, my Mr. to my scissor, Just Price. Oh, he switched sides. He switched sides on me. Oh!
How y'all feel out there?
And then dead center, evil grin. You never know what he gonna get in. Triple B's. He looking for triple M's. I Mr. Boat Boy Blake De La Cruz.
All right, so we're gonna pick up the energy here. That was my bad to start off the show. We need more energy. So
Bro,
it's been another week.
Tired, sorry.
We'll throw this out though, because we're professionals. So it's been another week of professional wrestling. Before we get started, Hirsch, would you like to talk about your weekend in Baltimore, Maryland?
So for all of you that know, first off, thank you for tuning in. That's always a plus. Just extremely tired. I'm very sorry. However, just want to say thank you to everybody who I came across this past Sunday at the Baltimore Celeb Fest. I had an amazing time. I was out there kicking it with the Tantalizing Tony. And when I tell you we had a ball, it didn't everything doesn't start out with, all that energy. I ain't gonna hold you. But it was a ball. I had a great time. The reason why I had a great time, first and foremost, was because I was out there with Tony. Tony showed me mad love. He was a big homie, and I appreciate that. Hold on. Let me find what he had gave me, because this is the first time I'm showing it on to anybody who wasn't at Baltimore Celeb Fest. So he had made this cool poster for us. Had the Tantalizing Tony show on one side, and then on the other side it had the KOD show with the barcode. And you see, so he didn't have to do that, but he did it anyway. So can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Listen. My mama did.
I'm like, bro, can they hear me? But yeah, Tantalizing Tony did that for us. That was first and foremost, and we deeply appreciate it. Keeping 100. He was a whole OG. Appreciate that. But now let's go on and get into the festivities. First things first, our Papa. If you don't know what it is, then you're about to know what it is. So, can I get the big screen? Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but right here, right there, if you can zoom in, it says it was signed by the one, the only. Can you see it?
No, but we got your word for it.
There you go. Whatever. It was signed. All right, you take me off big screen. My Nia Jax Tampa Bay WrestleMania poster was signed by none other than the wonderful Lena Fanny Nia Jax herself. It was amazing. I even ended up getting a promo with her to make up for the horrible, horrible promo that I did so many years ago. And boy, was it a great promo for Mania Club to help support Connor's Cure. And it was dope. It was amazing. A lot of energy in that promo. After the promo, she was like, yo, you can actually promo. I was like, yeah, I've been trying to tell you that, but I was just too nervous the first time around. And me and Tony had a great time. Me and Tony had a great time at the Baltimore Celeb Fest. We met a lot of cool people. We actually met one of the beautiful people, Mandy Leon. She's from Impact. She was really dope, cool, down to earth to just talk to chat with. We actually played WWE 2K22. I forgot. I think she was Ric Flair. Yeah, she was Ric Flair, the Nature Boy. Woo! One time for Nature Boy. We played that game for about 10, 15 minutes. And, hey, I ain't going to hold you. I was expecting an easy W. But a lot of these female wrestlers are hardcore gamers. Like, she made Mi-Chan look like a toddler. Like, yeah, because she's a hardcore gamer too. Like, the hardcore gamer. So it was really fun hanging out with her. Hung out with her. What is she? Dang, Miss Larkin. Hung out with Larkin, and I hung out with another person. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. Hung out with another person. Hold on. I'll find it out. Give me 1 second.
Oh, okay. So he hung out with several people this weekend at Celeb Fest. Thank you for going and representing the KOD show. We greatly appreciate your services for doing that. I'm glad you had a good time. Shout out to Tantalizing Tony. We will see you again down the road. So let's go ahead and get into for those who are new here or
JC Storm, that's who I hung out with.
Who?
JC Storm. She's a new up-and-coming wrestler. She's been on Impact. She's been on AEW. She's a new up-and-coming wrestler. It was a bunch of new up-and-coming wrestlers that I was hanging out with, and they're all really dope down to earth.
Cool.
My bad.
Sounds good. So, couple housekeeping items here before we actually get into the meat and potatoes of the show. If you are new here or you're just in the chat, go ahead and spear that like button, as my lovely wife has said. For us, that'll really help us out and really appreciate it. Also, if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Let's go ahead and make that happen. So we really appreciate anyone that's new here. We appreciate you guys watching. But like I said, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. Second thing, Bryce said, be sure to donate to Mania Club to help them reach the goal of $30,000. And then he put in a link for Mania Club. So we'll also link that down in the description below. Or we'll pin it to the comments after the show. So y'all can go in and look at it. And you don't have to, but we'll really would appreciate it if you could. All right. Y'all ready to get into it?
Well, I was about to say, but before you do, I just want to say anything people can donate. I mean, literally any amount you can to help reach the goal is greatly appreciated. I think Hirsch, Saturday we got something, right? Did we figure out a time yet?
No.
Well, we'll post more once we have a time, but we're trying to,
we'll post more once we have a solid time. Apparently, I said whatever you could spare, but they wanted specifics, and so anywhere between 8 to 11, you can tune in on the Media Club homepage. There should be a Zoom link, and you will be watching, yours truly, and of course, the ultimate tackle drop down toe hold, Just Bryce. Blake De La Cruz will be on special assignment, and it's 20. Well, will you? I don't know.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Mania Club was having a 24-hour watch along, and they asked us to do a part in it. Remember?
Yeah, we talked about this.
Yes.
This hasn't been recent.
Yeah,
I know it's been a long day.
Yeah, nothing was fleshed out. So I thought that was, like nothing had been fleshed out. So,
Yeah, we didn't have specific details. It's just something in the works, but now stuff coming together. But just in general, just check out Mania Club, like them on Facebook, join the group, and donate. You're helping helping fight pediatric cancer. Nobody likes cancer, so hey, let's all come together and fight pediatric cancer. All the money goes to Connor's cure. So yeah, just like I said, donate, do what you can. Check us out. We'll be on Saturday. It's on for 24 hours. We'll be there at some point.
At some point, you'll see us. You'll see a slather of great individuals from the Mania Club. So just hop in, tune in. It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, all type of stuff, man. Do we have promo battles? Watch along?
Bro, it's no promo battle going on. I'm telling you that right now. It's
okay,
no bro.
People ain't get their money up. They ain't want to battle Big Hirsch.
Bro, they donate. Look, they donate their money, right?
Yeah.
I kept it 100. I said, I'm not battling nobody over Zoom anymore. That's just the truth. I said, if it's not in person, it don't matter to me. So it won't be in person. So they're going to show up. I'm going to embarrass them. And then we're going to continue on with the KOD show for Mania Club.
Got you.
Point blank, period.
All right.
Yeah, there we go. Lilo with a good description there. Plenty of stuff Saturday. Check it out. Once we got a link, we'll post more.
Yeah, so just make sure you follow us on Instagram. all
the socials. Whoops, where am I? Down here.
Yeah, at the bottom.
Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Follow us.
We'll post everything there when we get more information and have a clearer path to what we're doing. All right, we got all the housekeeping out of the way. Are y'all ready to get into some actual pro wrestling?
Yeah,
I guess.
So, last Friday night on SmackDown, Roman Reigns was a little bit on the edge last week. He can't find his right hand man. Jey Uso's not picking up the phone. He's not answering nobody's text messages. His brother can't get a hold of him. His brothers can't get a hold of him. So this leaves Roman Reigns on edge a little bit. He goes to the ring, kind of was like, y'all want to talk about Sami? Let's talk about Sami. By that time, Sami comes in, gives him one of the cleanest spears you will ever see. And then basically challenges Jesus Christ, sorry, I had dental work today. Challenges Roman Reigns to the Elimination Chamber in Montreal. Then Roman comes back, Bloodline comes in, whatever. So, Bryce, where do you think this is going? Do you think this is rushed at all? How'd you like the segment as a whole?
Thought it was a good segment, man. I don't think any of this is rushed. I mean, I've been saying this for months. This was going to be Roman and Sami Elimination Chamber. And then hopefully we'll get Sami and KO against the Usos at Mania for the tag belts. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm just curious how this is going to play out, though, because the Usos can't go to Canada.
One of them can.
Oh, one of them can?
Yeah. Jimmy's the one who can't.
Oh, I thought they both couldn't go. Oh. Well, hey, then it's really going to be interesting. I can't wait to see how this play out.
Right. Hirsch, what you think?
Sami Zayn is a traitor. Don't nobody care about him.
That is disingenuous to say.
Listen, I'm gonna say hold on. I'm gonna say three things. One, I don't even know what discontinued means. Two, no one shut up, Bryce. no one cares about Sami Zayn. He's a traitor. He deserves the butt whooping he's gonna get from the tribal chief. And then 3, the most important thing of all, I paid good money. We all pay good money to watch WWE succeed. So, with that being said, the only way they can succeed is as long as Roman Reigns is at the head of the table with both titles. There. I said it. It's been said. What? Mic drop.
Okay, so you're just going to ignore the pop that Sami Zayn got.
Yes.
That means people care.
Yes, because I had it on. I had it on mute while we were watching it live on Friday, so I didn't hear the pop. But yeah. I will say, Sami could get all the pops in the world. Like, I know he's gonna get a pop. It's cool, but Sami's really the villain in this whole thing. He broke Jay's heart. Sami is the villain. He's not the ultimate ooze. He's the ultimate villain, my dog. When you really think about it, Sami's a cold-blooded manipulator. That's all I got. I mean, that's just how I see it.
I kind of feel like this is being rushed because it's WrestleMania season, and we got to get to like the main event, so we got to focus on Cody and Roman at some point. I kind of feel like this is rushed. I kind of feel like this should have been played out over a week. Like Sami should not have came out and immediately was like, "Oh, I don't want anything. I didn't want anything from you, but now I do want something from you." I thought that promo where it was a good like baby face, like he showed fire and all that stuff. I just feel like it's rushed. Like they didn't let it play out because at this point, come Montreal, it stops being about Sami Zayn in Montreal, and that's in what 10 days. It almost seems like this is more about Jey Uso than it is Sami Zayn.
But when you think about it, that's what they're leading to, because that's where the story was kind of originated from. When you really think about it, and then you can't say they rushed it when everybody was cheering for certain key moments, and they kept saying, "Oh, the story is perfect, how it's going. They're not just 2 weeks ago, everybody was saying, "Oh, they're not rushing it," and now you're gonna say they're rushing the story because it's Mania season.
Who said that?
Everybody's been saying, "Oh, they're not rushing it," and we're happy with that.
I didn't say that.
Back to my point. Somebody said it. Back to my point. The whole thing is everybody's been like, "Oh, we're excited for what's going on. We're just enjoying the ride." And then all of a sudden everything, turns out and it's like, "Oh, they're rushing things because the Elimination Chamber is next week." Well, if he would have turned like maybe a month ago, then things would have had kind of a better flow. But now it's like, oh, things are rushed. Things aren't rushed because when you think about it, Cody can still get a main event. The main event is the closing match of the show itself. That's what people don't. That's the main event. They be like, "Oh, there's 2 main events." No, the main event is we came to see you and then we go home. That's the main event. It's like when you go to the movies. If you go to see Black Panther, you go to see Ant-Man, Quantumania, you see the movie and you go home. That's the main attraction, the main event. Cody can still have his match, whether it's for both titles. That's a different story now. Because you can still do it's 8 weeks left. You can still do anything you want in the 8 weeks up to Mania.
Bryce.
I don't know. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do. How is all this supposed to play out? Who's gonna play a role? Like, I don't know.
So what are you supposed to do with Sami after that? You know what I mean? Like,
that's why I'm saying I think somehow the attention is gonna shift to like Sami and KO for the tag belts. Like, if it's not that, like I'm just so curious on the WrestleMania card in general. Like looking at how stuff is shaping up, I have no clue what to expect for WrestleMania.
So I think that's my thing. Do you think people will be happy with just at this point if it's Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn versus the Usos, given how hot Sami is right now? You think people will be happy with that?
Yeah, because it should end with him at least getting a title. And it's like he kind of, I don't want to say turned his back, but stayed loyal to basically his brother and Kevin Owens. And like,
thank you for being here.
Hey, welcome in. I just feel like too often, like something is organically over, and people say, "Oh, you should just get the WWE title." Like that's not gonna happen. Like I don't see a situation where he's gonna win the belt because I don't see him winning and then going to Mania and then losing to Cody. Then like, what's the point of putting the belt on him?
Yeah,
Then that's really gonna have people like boo Cody basically, and they shouldn't.
Yeah.
But like I said last week, if Sami is a champion, like he's not going to perform all over the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He can do a show in Saudi Arabia and not have the tag belts.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know. I just don't see him winning the WWE title, but that's fine though. He still can hold other titles in the company.
Right. So here's a point. Do you think it's reasonable at this point to expect maybe Sami and Jay versus Solo and Jimmy? Is that?
I mean, possibly. Like, I'm curious for SmackDown because like they're supposed to defend the tag belts Friday,
right?
So that's why I'm like, maybe if Jay don't show up, they'll just put Solo in his place, and maybe that's how you can get to Jay and Sami. But then, like, where does that leave Kevin Owens?
Bro took 30 super kicks to the face. You better leave that man at home.
That man's sipping out of a straw right now. Worse than me.
What are you talking about?
All right, like I said, I'm thinking more so about WrestleMania, bro, because like he don't really have nothing going on leading up to WrestleMania except
right. But is that Kevin Owens? Is Kevin Owens really that important to the? I guess he's important to the story, but it's like we can do all this without Kevin Owens.
I mean, I guess they could if they wanted to. I don't know. I just say for KO, bro, to go from working with Steve Austin in a main event last year to you don't even really have a path to WrestleMania. Like, they're going to have to figure out something.
Fear the Outlaw 293, thank you for being here.
For sure. Welcome in.
What's up, Outlaw? Outlaw played WWE 2K22 over at Baltimore Celeb Fest. And Outlaw did his thing. I appreciate you for stopping by, sir. It is an honor to have you here amongst us. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys check out Fear the Outlaw because he plays a lot of wrestling games, and I'm pretty sure he plays a bunch of other games as well. So make sure you check out that man and, show him some love.
Definitely. Thank you for being here. So I think like my ultimate thing is, okay, so Roman beat Sami in Montreal. I thought Roman's off-mic promos are better than his on-mic promos.
Yeah.
Saying like, you took my right, I don't have my right hand because of you, like, you broke up my family. My family's broken because of you. Now I'm going to break you in front of yours. I thought that was just great stuff. So Sami presumably gets demolished in Montreal. Then what does Sami do after that? Like, it's just
he starts a catering business because it's over at that point. You might as well deliver dishes, bro. Deliver dishes. You want some pasta, some egg foo young? Did you know people from Jersey eat egg foo young for breakfast?
No, I did not know that because I don't know anyone from Jersey. So
you don't know, now you know.
Big Hirsch's fact of the day. So do you think Jay Uso shows up on Friday?
Nah.
No. Hirsch?
Nah, he has a meeting to attend. Special parameters.
Is it possible they take the SmackDown tag titles off of
Yep.
Usos?
They take the titles off. They free up a set of titles, and then the Raw titles follow shortly after. And then you get a grudge match. Because look, when you really think about it, you can give either set of titles away. That's 2 matches on night 1, night 2, and you can still have, like you said, Solo and Jimmy versus Jay and Sammy or KO. Doesn't matter. Like it's kind of like that Matt Hardy versus Jeff Hardy match that you had at WrestleMania. You didn't need a title, you didn't need a belt. All you needed was a ring and a ref, and let them go at it.
True. Rocky Maivia is everywhere but WWE.
Oh God.
Yeah, Rock's chilling at the Grammys. Leon the King TV says Mania card looks tough this year. I will have Roman versus Cody, Charlotte versus Raquel, Dominic versus Ray, Karrion Kross versus. That's yeah. We'll get to Charlotte later and whether that was the right move or not. So kind of just trying to keep some uniformity here. Just kind of trying to keep things straight. So Cody and Paul Heyman. Hirsch, were you able to see this?
Yeah, I was finally able to watch that particular segment.
Okay.
I will say Paul Heyman is I hate Paul Heyman so much because I wish I could do the evil things he does. And just like he's always so believable with everything he says. The looks on his face, he shows his emotion. It's like you can. And the crazy part is, you could really picture Dusty saying that. That's what just throws me through the roof. Like I could picture Dusty Rhodes saying that in a private conversation to Paul Heyman while they're talking, like while Paul Heyman's trying to get Dusty's trying to make him feel better while he's, going through a tough time with illness. And he's saying, that Roman guy's looking pretty good. He's like, man, Cody's my favorite son, but Roman's the son that I always wanted. Like, what? What? Let me tell you something. If someone told me my father said that about me, I'd be so happy because I'd be like, look, that's your problem. But if my father was Dusty Rhodes and he said that, I'd be so heartbroken. I'd be so heartbroken.
I thought it was kind of a dig at Dustin Rhodes, but I was like, then the Roman Reigns thing comes in. Bryce, what did you think about the segment between Cody Rhodes and Paul Heyman on Raw? I don't know if I set it up properly, but they had an amazing promo segment on Monday night. What do you think?
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna piggyback off of Hirsch. Paul Heyman is amazing. He's too talented to be coaching at NXT, but that's really what he should be doing. Is teaching like facial expressions, mannerisms, tone. Like that promo took you on like every emotion.
It did.
And it's like watching the promo, I'm like, okay, what are we about to get? And then Cody's like calling him Mr. Heyman. I'm like, okay. I don't know, is he like trying to like show respect here or like what's the reason then? And then just as it's explained, it's like, man, like that's kind of touching because like I don't know, it's been times like where I didn't grow up like rich or nothing like that. So some of that stuff sounds kind of, familiar. Like, hey, it's not a lot of money to go around. You kind of got to figure out stuff. And I've seen people like lose confidence for real to like to the point they just want to give up and all that. So like all that was like, wow, like that's a lot to deal with and unpack. And then it's like, wow, like Paul Heyman really did that, and then how he played off of it, of like you got me, like I didn't expect you to say this, but then he just you know, I don't know what's happening with the screen, but
Well, he was frozen, but he's still there. People can still see him.
okay,
I wasn't
He just-
moving.
yeah, but he just staying still.
I was staying still.
That's not what it was. Okay.
But yeah, just Paul Heyman's emotion, just how like he switched from like his facial expressions of being like emotional about what he's saying to like how his tone changed to how his verbiage changed, and then how like Cody got fired up. It was great. Like,
Yeah, I just
love
thought
the promo that need to be shown to like any new wrestler now. It's so much emotion in one promo.
again,
It was weird.
I bring all this up was like, was it too soon for this promo?
No.
Given that we're supposed to think that Sami Zayn has a chance in Montreal, shouldn't this have been saved to maybe after Elimination Chamber?
No.
Nah.
Because it's you just plant the listen. Paul Heyman could promo for the rest of his life and still have another 40 years to give. Cody is actually a really good babyface. If Paul Heyman gets bored on Monday, he can promo against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn on Friday, and vice versa. There's no, you know, the match is coming. You know the showdown is coming. You know, at some point, Roman's going to have to tell Cody straight to his face, you ain't it. And that's just the God honest truth. I mean, I actually really care for Cody, but if I'm being for real, I'm picking Joe. What you so you mean to tell me we supposed to let the throne breaker come home after he was out there talking reckless, acting reckless.
He a disruptor.
We supposed to let him come home and be our tribal chief?
Yep.
And be our mans?
Yeah.
He's supposed to come back and put. He's supposed to put over Cody?
Yes.
Nah. We not doing that. We not doing that. That's the WWE of 2020. We not doing that in 23.
Bro, who? Okay, they can't keep booking shows with no champion.
Bruh. They do it every week on AEW.
MJF literally wrestled the first match today.
I saw that.
He's typically on the show.
Yeah, and he's on the show every week.
Unless you're talking about Rampage, but then at that point nobody cares about Rampage, so that doesn't count. No, again, I'll just kind of give my reasons for like why I think that all this is kind of too soon. One, you do want to give people like the slightest inkling, like not everybody's like us, like and like engrossed in the story, like the casual, there are casual fans who are tuned in for WrestleMania season. You know, you want to maybe give them the slightest inkling that Sami Zayn has a chance in Montreal. So I feel like this could have waited until afterwards, because even after, I think Hurst said, even after Elimination Chamber, there's
6 weeks
or something like that. It was
it's
so
6 weeks.
He's 6 weeks. So I feel like you could have hit that tone, after the Elimination Chamber has still been in stride. I'm still worried about the Cody getting booed kind of thing. Like, I'm still slightly worried about that.
No, I'm not.
I'm
I
still.
feel like Cody, they're building up so much sympathy for Cody, which is good. Like that's why I'm saying, like, do the promo now, Because if he just kind of out there, like, okay, I'm gonna go to WrestleMania, I'm gonna win it, and that's all he says for a few weeks, like people gonna turn on that and not care. Cody is really good at like building sympathy. It was kind of like when he was in AEW, that fan base got tired of it really fast because they don't like that type of presentation. But I think Cody's particular style works well here because, like, if he cut that same promo in AEW, those fans probably just wouldn't have cared.
You know what else that fan base doesn't like?
Go ahead, say it. I got an idea. Go ahead, say it.
I got an idea.
Soap.
I knew you was gonna say it.
I knew he was gonna say. I knew it was gonna be something about bathing. I just Hirsch.
Oh, my bad. I was just about to put it up there. My bad. Welcome in,
Miss Keisha. Thank you for being here.
For all of you that don't know, Miss Keisha is the KOD show's #1 fan. We love Miss Keisha. Yo Gotti, Young Jeezy, Rick Ross. They're gonna be in Greensboro. We have to come together and get Miss Keisha some tickets. We gotta get her 2 tickets, and we gotta get her a pint of Hennessy. On God.
Keisha into those kind of things.
Wait, we gotta get her a white. We gotta get her a white flag to put on her head, so that way she will like, you can't ban the snow, man. Oh God.
All right, so I like you, like both of you. I love this promo. I think I texted y'all before y'all had even watched it about how amazing it was. Bryce, I told you this before. I don't know when I told you this. Today's cloudy. I love 99% of the promo until the end. Like, I love when Cody said, "I'm just trying to win a wrestling championship," and people just keep making this personal. Like, bro, like y'all keep bringing up my dad, and y'all keep making this personal. I'm just trying to win a wrestling championship. So I thought that was a great line because it's true. It's just to the part where like I'm gonna beat Roman Reigns. So forget what I said earlier in the promo about I'm gonna beat Sami. I'm actually gonna beat Roman Reigns. I don't know. I'm all about just trying to give Sami Zayn some type of credibility about at least trying to maybe have a chance to win the match.
Hold on. This just in on AEW. Go ahead, Just Bryce.
Bro, they had that claim lose the tag belts. They just lost to the Gun Boys.
Wait. Did Daddy Ass turn?
No.
Oh. Wow. What does it feel? What does it feel
the referee
like
took a wild bump. That's
what
crazy.
does it feel like to be an AEW fan? But I actually, to counter that, I actually like the that part. I like the whole promo because that's something like with promos, it has to be believable. And I feel like after someone says something like that, like what, like what can you say?
Right.
It was either he was gonna punch him or Paul Heyman was just gonna walk out the ring. And I feel like if Heyman would have just left, that would have given, even more depth to that situation. But I felt like that was a good rebuttal by Cody. And can we get it? We need to get one of I'm giving 4 out of 5 chocolate Hershey's to Cody Rhodes. Because that jacket and them shoes my man had on was too clean. I know your wife black, because ain't no way you was, bro. That was too clean, bro. Like, I see him walking in the crib like, baby Liberty, come here, baby. Like, what is you, that jacket? Wait, can we get Cody just on the screen? Because that jacket and them shoes was just too clean.
Just give me a minute.
Got you. Like, it was dope. I don't know who styled that, man. But I need some drip like that.
And for the body, I love he's gonna win a world championship soon.
Yeah.
I love when the world champion dresses like clean like this. Like I love a suit, a tie, and a world champion. So he's already got that part nailed down.
Yeah. But this wasn't no regular pea coat. This was this was top tier jackets I've ever seen. The only other jacket I've ever seen come even close was my man Tommy off of Power.
I never watched Power, truth be told.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
One, it was on Stars. Two,
Stars is like 30 cents. What is your real excuse?
I just didn't want to watch it.
Wow.
I just didn't want to watch it.
That's crazy. For all those who watch Power, who watch Stars, don't watch BMF. BMF is literally it's like Tyler Perry and Oprah sat down and tried to figure out how to make the most gangsterish show while still being difficult. Woo, look at that jacket, boy.
That is clean. Like that is.
The only thing missing is a Ric Flair Rolex. Big ups to Ric Flair.
No, he I was about to point that out. That he got a Rolly poking out the shirt a little bit.
Nah, you need a Ric Flair Rolly. I met Ric Flair on Sunday. On God, I said, Rick, I love you, man. I appreciate everything you've done, and you are him. He said, thank you. And then I offered him a drink, offered him a shot of Patron. My man said, if you don't get away from me.
Yeah, like why would you do that?
I said, yo, will you share a drink with me? I said, Ric Flair, will you share a drink with Big Hirsch? He said, if you don't get away from me.
Wait, what's wrong with that?
The man
what's wrong with that?
He almost died because he was an alcoholic. Like, what are we doing?
Bro, he still drinks. What you talking about?
Does he?
Yes.
It's Ric Flair, bro.
He still drinks. What you want me to offer him some Kool-Aid?
Don't offer him anything. The man almost died because he was an alcoholic.
Bro, the whole point is Ric Flair. Why am I not going to try and share a drink with Ric Flair?
Because he's a recovering alcoholic.
So you mean to tell? So Bryce, did you know he was recovering?
Nah,
I didn't either.
had no clue.
I really had no clue. That's bananas. Now I feel some type of way because if I would have known that, I wouldn't have offered it to him. I would have kept my little coins for that shot. It wasn't cheap either.
But yeah, all right, we're getting off the rails as. That's what I did, Miss Keisha. When I met him, I just dapped him up. I paid him his money.
Nah, look, I ain't pay him. This is off the humble. I was like, yo, can I say what's up? They was like, go ahead. Ric Flair, it's Ric Flair. You dap him up. You try to hit this. You try to hit this Patron. Yo, let's have a moment. How many people can? I put it to you like this. I'm happy I'm known as the person that offered Ric Flair a shot and he said no. Then I'm known as the person that offered Ric Flair a shot and he.
In news, Ric Flair shared a shot with a local gentleman and thus went into cardiac.
Oh, my bad, bro.
I ain't do it.
I know, I hit the wrong thing. Sorry.
Oh,
I was trying to take the Cody picture off. My bad.
Sweetheart, why you gotta? Why? Oh gosh, why you gotta say all that? I ain't extra. I had an idea. I threw. Okay, if I'm extra, what is just Bryce? Because I definitely ran it by him first. I was like, bro, is this a good idea? He was like, hell yeah.
Hey, I would.
You want to know why that wasn't ran by me?
Because you're the fun police. That's why, Dad.
Yeah, somebody has to be.
You know what? I'm not even going to. Ooh, I'm not even going to say.
Yeah, just. Yes, somebody has to be the fun police.
Oh my God. No, I don't offer him a drink. It's recovering alcoholic, stupid.
Oh man.
See, Miss Keisha. See. All right, so we're gonna get back into wrestling, get off of Cody's attire and Ric Flair's drinking issue and Hirsch's lack of whatever you want to call it. So just kind of really that was a big part of the show. Just everything's a lot of this stuff is like bloodline related, dominated. I don't think we talked about this last week, but Rhea Ripley chose Charlotte Flair for WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Bryce, do you think that was in storyline? It makes sense because of what happened 3 years ago. So storyline makes sense. So I was okay with the explanation. Do you think it's the right, just reality or the right call?
I'm indifferent. For like storyline, it makes sense, right? But because I guess you can look at it and say Bianca, Rhea, they're young. You can do this later. They got time. Don't ever think that way.
No, never think that way.
Because man, it's something I thought about a while back. This is WrestleMania, what, 39?
Yeah.
I think this would have been WrestleMania 34. I don't remember when they got the women's tag belts, but I just had a visual in my mind whenever they got those. I wanted to see that WrestleMania be Sasha, Becky, like they can wrestle whenever. Charlotte wrestles whoever, and then Becky and Ronda in that main event.
35.
I guess I'm saying like 35.
Yeah.
And I wanted the last thing we see at the end of that to basically Charlotte, Sasha, and Bayley to go to the ring, embrace Becky. And you got the four of them all draped in gold, all embracing. Kind of like the Benoit Guerrero from, was that WrestleMania 20?
Who? I'm messing around.
But just for like one of those like feel good moments, right?
Yeah.
And like that ship has sailed. Like it's long gone. I feel like it's matches we should have gotten and didn't. Just like either due to people not being there or just the interest of,
right.
You know, like when somebody's hot, you got to strike while the iron is hot. I love Bianca Belair. I just kind of feel like she's starting to cool off a little bit.
Yeah, it's because her opponents, she.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like there's only so much she can talk about in promos every week, being a babyface.
Then her promos starting to sound the same. She's kind of one note in the promos too.
Hey, I said this months ago. I want to see her turn heel, so that way she can actually use EST like in a bad way, but it'll be more entertaining.
The way it started out intended to be.
Yes.
NXT, yeah.
Because I feel like with the possibility you could do with that, like I just badly want to see like some legend and just have her call them like the oldest. Like I just badly want to see that because that would make me probably laugh hysterically if I could see her comment somebody.
Hey, so
the slow S. Like, bro, I want to see that. So Yeah, like I just don't know when am I going to be more interested in Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair.
Right. They're both hot. Like,
Yeah,
Rhea's starting to hit a after that injury, she's hitting a stride right now.
yeah.
But I get the Charlotte thing, but the match I would just rather see would just be Rhea Ripley and Bianca. Hirsch,
Yeah.
what you think?
I get we could get Rhea versus um Bianca, but I honestly hate Charlotte, not as a person, but her character so much,
Yeah.
so much that if I have to protect the Raw Queen of wrestling, not Nia, because Nia always gonna be protected. Um,
Not because she's vaccinated, just because.
not funny.
Not
I would rather see Rhea beat Charlotte and a clean, great, like a great character match. Like I would love to see her take her out. And I honestly think it's in Bianca's cards. Like Bianca's gonna lose. She doesn't want to lose to anybody. If she's gonna lose at WrestleMania, it's gonna be to Asuka, and it's gonna be a hell of a match. A hell of a match. Because we already know Corey Graves' cash cow Carmella is not winning. I'm sorry. Because she has all the talent in that family. That's but that's just how I see it. I mean, Raquel, no one wants to see Bianca versus Raquel. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be for real. I don't want to see that. I don't even book that on my video game. I don't want to see it. Don't want to be. No, thank you. That's just me.
Yeah. Like I said, storyline kayfabe, it's absolutely like makes the most sense. Did you have her beat Charlotte? Like,
Of course.
then what happens to Judgment Day? Is Judgment Day over? I mean, I guess Judgment Day doesn't, in the grand scheme of things, nobody should really care about the long term health of Judgment Day. But Bianca goes over to SmackDown. I guess Judgment Day just stays on Raw. But I feel like Judgment Day loses something without Rhea Ripley. So
They're not. They're bro. It's not. When these titles finally break up and they go their separate ways, Judgment Day is no longer Finn Balor as the main character of Judgment Day. Mommy has the top spot. Everybody tunes in to watch Judgment Day to watch Mommy and to watch Dominic Mysterio talk about Mommy. That's it. Now, with respect to Damian Priest, he has to be the most sacred Puerto Rican next to Bad Bunny right now. No other Puerto Rican matters besides those two right now to me. No other. I'm sorry, hurt anybody's feelings. They need to be protected at all costs. Damian Priest has been putting on for the city for a long time. I son Chicho. So that's all I'm gonna say. They've been putting on for the city for a long time. And Bad Bunny's gonna have a WrestleMania match. I don't know who, but I'm just thinking he is.
yeah, that's hilarious. Also, Dominic Mysterio still doing great work.
Yeah. That
He's
match,
like-
not the match, but the segment with NASCAR that they did with him and Ray, that was funny.
I thought it was a little goofy, but hey, it is what it is. We gotta get this shmoney somehow. You know, Mountain Dew, NASCAR. We gotta.
That was actually a decent crossover.
So what?
That was actually one of their more decent crossovers.
Yeah. So, but he's doing good work. He's like one of the few people on the show that actually gets booed because nobody likes him.
Yeah.
So you love to see that, actual heat in 2023. So Montez Ford's in the Elimination Chamber.
I don't care. I don't care. I'm tired of the saying Montez has all the potential of The Rock. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Everybody, I don't care about Montez. Okay, he pretty and he can wrestle. I don't care. I honestly don't care. If I'm being 100, I love Hude. What's your man name?
Dawkins?
I love Dawkins. You know why I love Dawkins? Do you know why I love Dawkins? Because Dawkins puts in the work every single day. He hears everybody hating on him, saying Montez need to leave him. And what does Dawkins do? He gets into the ring every day. He gets better, and he gets better and better. Dawkins will not be nobody's D-Lo. I can tell you that right now. He will be nobody's Marty Jannetty. Dawkins is going to be a freaking star, and everybody's going to be like, wow, I did not see this coming. I'm telling you, I see it. You can see it in everything he does. Like, your man flipped over Damian Priest. He couldn't do that 2 years ago. He was doing that foul leapfrog. Like, he flipped over this man.
Oh, that's what leapfrog you're talking about.
He putting in work.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, I expected that to go a little bit better. Bryce, what about you?
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Montez Ford being in the Elimination Chamber, first singles chance at a championship.
Oh, he probably was there to do some cool dive or something.
Exactly. He's a parody now. That's all he is to you people.
I don't think he gonna win. He might be last 3, but I don't think he win.
I tell you who the last 3 is right now. It's gonna be Priest. What's your man name? The champion?
Theory?
Yeah, his dumb self, and Rollins. Watch. Ted's gonna try to do the that frog splash, and then Seth Rollins gonna hit him with a curb stomp or something wild like that.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that spot.
Something wild.
Oh, I thought the streets would be a little bit happier that Montez gets some singles shine.
No, because
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. It's because y'all just using them. Stop using people. If you giving them the opportunity, give them the opportunity. You just using people.
Hey, have a safe flight.
Where are you going?
I gotta be at the airport right after this show. So apparently, she's on the way back from Florida. So,
if y'all don't know, make sure y'all check out Parker's on the Go, because apparently they be going everywhere.
That's fact.
Florida. They got it's February 8th. That is their 12th cruise of the year, people.
It's only going to be our second.
They go on a cruise every 6 hours.
It's going to be our second. We don't have another one planned for June, so there you go.
Every 6 hours, they on somebody's boat hitting the running man.
Also, does anybody care about Edge and Beth versus Judgment Day? Anybody care?
No, because who are they going to fight?
No.
Apparently, it's going to be Finn and Rhea versus Edge and Beth at Elimination Chamber. They might care.
So I guess Finn and Rhea going to win?
My assumption is that it would make more sense for Beth to take the fall.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I can't imagine Edge and Beth would win, because how would that help Rhea Ripley?
Right. It's like I don't know. I don't know what the end game between Edge and Finn and Judgment Day is. Is it Brood Edge versus Demon Finn? at Mania. That's correct.
Maybe.
On the King, yes.
You said Brood Edge versus Demon Finn Balor?
Yeah.
But he comes out with purple instead of red?
I guess. Bro, I'm just trying to look for an end of the story because I'm sick of it.
It's been going on for a year.
Since last year's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So,
I don't... AJ Styles?
Bro, he's hurt.
He's
fractured his ankle.
Like a month and a half ago.
They said 6 weeks.
Bro, he's in his 40s. You know 6 weeks is probably like 8 weeks.
Bruh. Like, is he in the early 40s, the mid 40s? Like, what?
Bro,
like, we talking LeBron?
Bro, there's nothing for him to do right now anyway.
We talking LeBron or we talking like Kobe 40s? Like, which one? Because Kobe 40 was 50 every single time. LeBron 40 is like 36. LeBron had 40. No, he had 35. Stop giving him extra stats.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty much Bryce, you got anything from All Elite Wrestling you want to finish with? Oh, sorry. Brock versus Bobby. Anybody care?
Not yet.
Not yet.
They're getting there. I thought it was funny when he was like, I go home.
Yes.
I lay in the bed with my wife. 5 hours later. That was by far probably the second greatest Brock Lesnar moment.
What's the first?
The Heath Slater.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
You got kids?
Yeah.
He had that weird remember he won the Money in the Bank. He was like the boombox Brock.
Yep.
Yeah. That was perfect.
Remember he ripped that door off that Cadillac and threw it in the crowd?
Yes. So, Lilo, hold on for a second. I'll get to you, Lilo. You know the spot at the Royal Rumble where he just like went ballistic?
Yes.
Yeah.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Nobody knew that was happening. The spot where he threw the ref into the crowd wasn't supposed to happen either. So Brock's just like, yeah. Brock's like, what are they going to do?
That's facts.
Not a damn thing. So apparently the ref got hurt too.
Jeez.
Well, yeah, Brock, I love this Brock that doesn't care. Like, Brock's just like, what are they going to do? So
more people need that attitude. Hey, and I do want to say this too. I love what they're doing with Baron Corbin.
Yes.
They're not doing nothing with him, so therefore I love it too.
Touche.
Yeah, I love the message. I really think Triple H sending a message, and it's about to start with Baron Corbin.
What's the message?
What JBL said in the promo. You come on the screen, people want to change the channel. I can't be associated with you.
The fact they said that on like TV was insane.
But that's why I'm dead serious. I really think that's a sign of things to come. Of like, I'm not going to push people because like you've been here and like that's what Vince would do. I'm not going to force you down people's throat. Literally, hey, I'm giving you like 3 weeks or 3 months or whatever time frame we establish. If you ain't got, a segment that's drawing ratings or you ain't doing nothing that's drawing ratings, bye. Back of the line. We can find somebody else. So ultimately, that's what you need. You need butts in seats. You need eyes on the TV.
I'm really hoping it turn into like bum ass Baron Corbin.
Maybe. I mean, I liked it when he had it, but like I kind of feel like that ran its course, and I feel like Pat McAfee kind of made that better than what it should have been.
All right, so let me go back up because there's somebody in the crowd who is causing a ruckus.
Yo.
There it says, y'all need to be talking NXT. I didn't get my invite for my segment.
There you go. You gonna come do your segment?
Oh, yeah, while she's coming though, I do want to talk on Baron Corbin because I said it before. I think Baron Corbin got a lot to offer. I just think his gear sucks. Like
still, Baron Corbin hasn't had a good wrestling fit
ever. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know what he should wrestle in. He looked awkward, but still is a good talker, good in the ring. His moves look good, like Deep Six and End of Days. Yeah. That's like 2 great moves. Like I like those, but it's just I don't know, just something about him is just off. I thought JBL might help him. No, like I don't really know how you fixed him.
But yeah, I don't either. I mean, they took him off TV and brought him back, but Leon the King says they're teasing the Lone Wolf returning. This man should have main evented since 2017 when he had that failed cash in.
Leon Lion.
I like the field. I mean, I like the Lone Wolf gimmick he had. But it got to get personality. Boo! Boo!
It's like that. You won't hop on. That's okay.
She gonna
Your day coming.
Boo this woman.
So here's your NXT segment.
So for those who don't know, the amazing Lilo X Lilo, Little Oxtail, was at Vengeance Day. She was at Vengeance Day this past Saturday. She actually did not 1, not 2, but 3 videos. And she was like, for all of you that don't, she was like, for all you out there in KOD land, it is I, the producer, Miss Lilo. I had to come out here and support for the guys. And here I am. And she did an amazing job. But she told me if I post that video, I'm going to be living with just Bryce.
Hey, bro. I could use the money. Help me out.
Yeah, bro. I thought I was gonna be blessed. Like, yo, stay here until you get on your feet. Nigga, like, nah, you better.
Hey, no, yeah, still come on, but I need the money too.
No, the only thing I was good. Well, no, I thought Vengeance Day was it was a good show. I like the way they did the cage match, where it's like you had to win it in the ring and like into the cage. Like the escaping crap they got rid of, you had to win it in the cage. So I thought I like that. I wish the main roster would do that.
If I'm being honest with you,
I would sit behind the curtain. Maybe she can just be the disembodied voice and just talk.
She is not, bro. The only way she come in, if I was to turn the camera off and I turn the video off and I have to leave and then join from a different computer so that way she could see that I'm not about to come back in the room. That way she can see
the AEW thing, which is like the lights out gimmick, where the lights just go out and then she just starts talking.
Bruh.
We could. That'll work.
I hear her laughing in the background because she knows it's. She knows, like, listen. I know my wife. My wife is a wonderful person. She's very caring. Sometimes she's too caring. I didn't think that would be possible.
No, but I know all about that.
She's very caring, but she just doesn't do crowds like that.
That's understandable.
Like, she'll be like, she could be an adult and have a conversation, but she like, nah, I'm good. And it be like the weirdest like switch. I'm like, yo, like if she was to be behind the door and I open the door, all you would hear is Scooby and the gang running away. Like she was, I'm good. Like, pew.
Okay. No, I gotta know what time to be at the airport. But like I said, I also realized after the fact that SmackDown was in Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah.
I was like, and then Vengeance Day was in Charlotte. I was like, I told Siobhan after the fact, like, that was doable. Like we could have.
Listen, when I turned SmackDown on, we did the watch along, and I'm like, "Oh, this is South Carolina." Like I had no clue.
Right, because they never go to South Carolina. It's just random.
Right, and I'm like, a show like that, like right after the Royal Rumble, of course. You know, it's gonna be some kind of fallout after a pay-per-view.
Right. So, like, I think we need to do a better job of keeping our eyes to the schedule because
That's facts.
it was totally that was doable going to Greenville, South Carolina, and then going up to the Vengeance Day for in Charlotte. So we'll do a better job of keeping up with the schedule. I think that's all the WWE talk. Bryce, you got anything from AEW you want to discuss?
Well, I do want to mention one more WWE thing real quick.
Yes.
I love Lita being on Raw. I thought that was a great use of a legend.
Good night.
What?
I thought it was okay.
Good
Well,
night.
I think that's a good use, bro. You just put some legend on a Raw to do something. She was useful. She came in and did something. I don't know why she was there, but
It is facts. There you go.
but I mean, it's Raw, bro. If they just had legends on the show, like to either be backstage or like to just randomly, just one person. It ain't got to be like 3 or 4 people every week. Just one person. That's all I'm saying.
I just thought the stuff she didn't look good.
No, I'm not saying it looked good. I just like the usage of her.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't at Raw 30, which I didn't have a problem with. She won in the Royal Rumble. She's kind of been out of sight, out of mind. And then she just shows up randomly. Hopefully we find out why. On the AEW side, cameraman, please stop cutting the people blading. No pun intended. But please stop. Okay?
My man was just out here.
Just stop. But not really have too much from AEW, man. I'm waiting to see what's going to be on this card for Full Gear. No, Revolution. Was it Revolution? Yeah, Revolution. I think
What is Revolution?
I don't know. Because so far, I think it's only like one match for the pay-per-view that I know of. I don't know what else they have planned.
Is Danielson and MGF is the direction, right? That's
Danielson just got to win next week, I believe, or maybe today was his last match. But then once he does that, then he can fight MJF. They're supposed to have a 60-minute Iron Man match, I believe.
I agree with Herschel on that one. I don't even.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have so much to say that I'm going to say this. God bless Tony Khan. God bless his father. God bless all of the AEW fans. Me and Tony actually met an AEW fan at Select Fest. We knew it was him by his cologne. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, that's the video you was telling me.
I don't know what to do with that.
We knew it was him by his cologne. That's.
I don't know what to do with that information.
I mean, take it from
So, on that note, me and Bryce are doing a watch along for SmackDown on Friday night.
Yeah, Hirsch, you coming?
Hell no.
All right. Yeah, so be on the lookout for
Friday?
That. Say what?
Why Friday?
Because when SmackDown comes on.
SmackDown comes on.
I want to watch along?
Yeah, we're going to watch SmackDown again Friday.
Sheesh.
We're actually going to watch SmackDown this Friday.
We watched it last Friday.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was on. I mean, it wasn't the most entertaining episode of SmackDown. It wasn't terrible. Just
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're gonna watch SmackDown on Friday night. So it'd be great if y'all guys come and chop it up with us. We didn't say this enough throughout the show. If you guys can go ahead and also hit the like button and subscribe if you already haven't. We got a lot of things coming up. It is Mania season, so you're going to want to be tapped into the KOD show as we hit the road to WrestleMania. So, on that note, Hirsch, do you have any parting words this week that's not insulting me?
Wow. Wow. I think I had said wow at the 31-minute mark with 27 seconds because you did something, you said something, and I said wow because I knew I had a bullet. But I'll just I'll just say this. Thank you to everybody who I met out there at Celeb Fest. It was really cool interacting with you. I was on my phone just a second ago, and somebody I ran into, GLM World 22 on Instagram. He got to meet one of his favorite wrestlers, Mandy Lennon, from The Beautiful People, and he asked me to take some photos for him. So I took a couple of photos, but it's at the last one, I was like, yo, you're standing next to her. Do you have anything you want to say to her? And he said what he needed to say. And she was like, oh my God, thank you. That was so nice. And I was like, just so you know, I caught this for you. And he was like, oh, okay. But he posted it. So it was just, just cool moments like that. I had a lot of fun just interacting with people. It brought back that belief in people being actually good to each other and not, being evil. There was a lot of good energy out there. Just be positive, people. Just, do what you want to do, watch what you want to watch, like Just Bryce says, get your money up, donate to Connor's Cure, Mania Club's efforts. We got a watch along, trying to raise 5,000 in 24 hours. Woo! It will be done. It will be done. You know why it will be done? Because we gonna be a part of it.
And maybe at some point we can make a separate video, just a separate video, explaining Connor's Cure a little bit more. But we'll get together because it's something. It's a cause that needs to be brought to the forefront. So maybe we might do a Connor's Cure specific video, so we can let people who subscribe to us who may not be familiar what it's all about. Which how y'all feel about that?
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool.
I ain't doing that. I'm just playing. That's perfectly fine with me. Yes, of course. But all right. With that being said, somebody's probably got it queued, so I'm gonna go left, but not too far left because then I'll probably wrench around somebody's waist. So Just Bryce, play our music.
All right.
Well, man.
I don't know who gives a fuck. Where did he go?
Lord have mercy. So you gonna be on Saturday?
Bro, like I have to work. Like y'all, I gotta work. And y'all said something after
that's
6.
Fine.
Yeah, like I told y'all, I don't know. Then y'all started saying like it was like in the afternoon.
I never said it was in the afternoon.
Y'all just said it's like it starts at whatever the fuck time. So
it starts at 12. I've been asked not once but several times, what time frame do we want? And I could never give a solid answer because I need to see what else he had lined up from 12 to 8. I'm not going to volunteer us to do something until I have an idea of what time frame works for all of us. I asked Bryce, I said, yeah, they told me the other day we have 90 minutes. I said, okay, cool. my whole thought process was if we have 90 minutes, we could do from 8 to 9:30. We could do from maybe 9:30 to 11 if we have 90 minutes.
Question. Is it are we on with him? Or are we just doing our own thing?
We would be on Zoom and then we start doing our own thing for the 90 minutes.
So what do y'all want to do for the 90 minutes?
Just bullshit. Like, just have fun. Like, that's the whole point. Just bullshit, have fun, be ourselves, talk wrestling. It's Elimination Chamber, probably review a few matches. Like, that's it.
Yeah, that's kind of my. Do y'all want to like watch a couple Elimination Chambers?
Yep, that's what I was going to suggest.
How many you watching an hour and a half?
I mean, they're about 30. I've timed this out. They're about 30 minutes apiece, so we can get at least 2 in.
Oh, okay. Well, fine. That's fine. Me, I don't care. Well, what time frame works for y'all?
Probably for me, 6:30 or later. Give me a chance to get off work and decompress.
Okay, so I'm hearing 8 o'clock.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, fine with me.
So 8 o'clock to 9:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
y'all sure?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, but that worked for me.
All right.
I guess me and Bryce will come up with which Elimination Chambers we want to watch.
Huh?
So, all right, that it. I gotta head to there.
10-4. Good night.
All right, y'all be easy.
Go take it easy.
All right.